Welcome back to the Nanaimo Now channel. You've probably been wondering where I've been. I haven't been putting on any videos here lately and sort of fell off the face of the earth. Actually, it wasn't falling off the face of the earth. My wife and I, as everybody knows that watches this channel, have part of our life on Vancouver Island in Nanaimo, and the other part of our life in Nanning City on mainland China, in Guangxi Autonomous Region in southern China, an hour and a half from the South China Sea and an hour and a half from the Vietnamese border. So we just got back from a couple month trip to China. And I'm looking around at Nanaimo, guys. I'm watching the news. I'm watching what's going on. And there's some good stuff and there's some bad stuff. You see the crime. Holy frickin' moly, boys and girls. You see the crime in Nanaimo? You see what's not being done? You see how pissed off the people are that nothing's happening? It's not safe. We've got over a thousand homeless people on the streets of Nanaimo. Living rough, by golly, I tell you, it would be a son of a bitch to live like that. Like, seriously. Just let me just go through some of these things. Man critically injured after shooting near unhoused encampment in Nanaimo, BC. Enough is enough. Nanaimo, BC cafe vandalized 7 times in 1 month. Come on, like really? Man sustains life-threatening injuries after vicious Nanaimo baseball bat attack. Somebody beat a kid, an 18-year-old kid, with a baseball bat on the streets of Nanaimo. Frickin' near killed him. Oh, Nanaimo mayor addresses city's chronic safety challenges. Well, I think I told you guys this just before the mayor elections that Mr. Krogh hadn't done anything in the past, probably wouldn't do anything in the future, and it'll just get worse and worse and worse. We need new direction is what we need. She fought back. Suspect charged with sexual assault in Nanaimo, BC. And this was a social worker, guy, a lady that deals with people with mental health issues, and she gets sexually assaulted doing her job. You know what I mean? Vehicle pulled over in Nanaimo, BC, full of drugs, weapons, cash, and masks. Wonder what the masks were for. COVID-19? Oh, God. Hundreds gather in Nanaimo to demand action against crime and social disorder. Nanaimo News Bulletin. That came from Nanaimo News Bulletin. They do some good work there. Nanaimo father convicted of sex crimes against his young daughter. They're going to assess him for mental illness. Well, no doubt he's mentally freaking fried. I only have one thing to say about that. Throw his ass in jail forever and let everybody know in jail what he did to his own daughter and see how they deal with him in prison. Don't put him in protective custody. Stick him in population. Son of a bitch. Yeah. RCMP investigate youth knife incident at Nanaimo school. You see, I'm seeing it. It's in homeless encampments. It's in homes. The people that have homes. Obviously, this guy was molesting his daughter in the security of her own bedroom, probably. It's in the school system. There's one in here that I noticed that. Surveillance video captures man vandalizing Nanaimo, BC barbershop. Like, why? Man seriously injured in downtown Nanaimo shooting. Cowardly, vicious crime man, 60, sentenced to life for murder of a Nanaimo teen. Man jumps out of the back of his pickup truck as it gets stolen in Nanaimo. I think he broke his ankle on that one too. It's an ongoing thing here in Nanaimo where the crime has taken over the city in certain areas. I noticed a downtown area. I'll put the map behind me here, but the downtown area is the worst. Harwood area is has problems too. Let me find this little map here, so I'm not talking out my ass. Harwood and the University District are damn near as bad as downtown. And one that really got me on this map that I didn't expect was the Dover area is as bad as bad or worse than Harwood or the University District. Like, who would have thought the north end? I thought that area of Nanaimo was fairly safe, but I guess it's not. But it's not all bad news, guys and girls. We've got the new Hulu high-speed ferries starting up here right away. 70 minutes from downtown Nanaimo to downtown Vancouver. Wonder what that's going to do for the property values here, because you get out into the burbs in Vancouver, and to drive into the city and downtown, it takes about an hour anyway. So the price of fuel, the price of a vehicle, and plates and upkeep and all of that other stuff that goes along with it. Now you can live in Nanaimo, jump on a ferry, be downtown Vancouver at your job, pushing a pen, looking out the window, wishing you were back on Vancouver Island. Yes, exactly. It's a beautiful place. You see the harbor, you see the Mafia Park. Oh, my wife and I dropped brother-in-law. He's going back to China there, dealing with some dad issues, and. And that was 5 o'clock in the morning. So 5:30 in the morning, we found my wife and I go down to Mafia Park and go for a walk. The sun's coming up. It's a beautiful day outside, and there's homeless people sleeping everywhere. They got it rough. They really do have it rough. Whether it's their fault or society's fault, or whether they've got drug problems or mental issues or whatever, you still have to give it to them. They're living on the street. They're living hard lives, and I would imagine crime comes along with that hard life. When you're sort of thrown into shit like that, how do you ever get out of it? You have no place to go wash. You got no place to wash your clothes. Who's going to hire you? How do you get your first and last month's rent? How do you? So, society's going to have to step up and up to the plate on this one, and take it on the chin, and it's going to cost a lot of money. But going down the same road over and over again, guys, it ain't going to work. Some of the safest places. Duke Point is safe. Well, there's nothing really out there except for like acreages and whatever. Hammond Bay, of course, is safe. Wood Lindley Valley. You see, I've been living here for 6 years, off and on, mind you. I spent a lot of time overseas, but I didn't even know that one existed. The North Slope, places like Townsite, Departure Bay, and Diver Lake, and whatever. They're borderline. Whether there are probably a lot of property problems, little thieves running around late at night, and then Westwood and Chase River. You think Chase River would have had more because it's a rural area, but no, they're doing pretty damn good. Anyway, that's the property crime thing. But the thing is that people are getting pissed off. And Nanaimo's got to do something. Either we've got to change the people that are running the things, making the decisions for all of us. Maybe we should have more police on the ground. Maybe the provincial government, federal government could step up to the plate with the city and help out. There's got to be a place. I was talking to some people the other day, and we all came to the conclusion that when they started shutting down like Riverview and North Park centers and the mental institutions that used to house these people when they had problems, that's when all of this started to come out, get worse and worse and worse. So maybe the mental institutions should come back. The North Park centers, and I think it was Riverview in Vancouver, places for these people to go get help. Right now, there is no help. You can't even get a freaking family doctor in Nanaimo. It's like, I've been here over 6 years. I still don't have a family doctor. But and it's not the doctor's fault. It's the system's fault. The system has fallen apart. It's frickin' liberals, I'll tell you. That's exactly what's going on here. They they offer you the world. They give you absolutely nothing. They spend all the money on their green this and green that, gender identification and whatever. And that's another thing. One of these a gay kid, I think 18 years old or 19 years old, went to a house party, got the shit kicked out of him because he was gay. Well, just because somebody's different than you doesn't mean that it's okay to kick the shit out of them. Maybe I'll put a little bit of that video in here too. But the idea that we live in such a beautiful city, it has such potential. We Most people that are living here are well, not maybe most, I'm not sure, retired people with bucks in their jeans, and they could tax us a little bit more and take care of these problems. I'd rather see it safe and cost a little bit more than and places like Nob Hill are taking it on the chin too. Like all of the safe injection sites and all of the stuff that's dealing with the addiction and homeless and whatever is all sort of crammed into that little couple block area, and that's not fair either. Anyway, that's another sort of a rant video from yours truly, Guelao60, on the Nanaimo Now channel. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe, hit the bell, make a comment, call your local politician and bitch them out, but do something, anything, because nothing is being done right now to fix all of this stuff. Anyway, until next time, peace out. Bye now.